Hey, it's Caitlin and Steph. We're here today to talk to you a little bit about the relationship between gender and math anxiety.
For this project, we interviewed students to get their opinions on math anxiety as a whole.
We also did some research to see whether or not being a guy or a girl plays into math anxiety.
We talked to guys, girls, humanities, and STEM majors to get all perspectives on the issue.
First off, let's see if students like math, and if so, why?
I just like how it's kind of like a puzzle and everything like fits together in a certain way, and then being able to like solve problems that have like a definite answer or whatever, and then just seeing like how stuff fits together. There's definitely certain maths like calculus that I'm not a huge fan of, but like I just like how there's like a definite answer for stuff and like how it's like a puzzle. Like that also has to go in like to the medical field, and then like having a diagnosis and then trying to find like a solution to that.
No, math was the one thing I knew I could excel at because there was a definite right answer. It was very much the easy portion of my day.
I don't have math anxiety.
So, Liz, Brandon, and Nick are all fans of math. I am sure that is not the case for everyone, though.
Here are some students who really dislike math.
I have never been a math person. I always, like, when I think of math classes, I think of, like, my dad helping me with homework and, like, crying at the kitchen table because I don't understand it.
But math as a whole, oh god. Let's just say a third derivative really sucks. And not as in, like, driving 3 times, just the third derivative of a 3D object.
Because math is really boring. I may be good at it and I may enjoy it, but like math fields as a career or job, those did not interest me. Like actuary, I could be a real good actuary. That is really boring.
So you're done with math. I don't like math.
If I'm being honest, I share Ben's sentiment with math. I very strongly dislike it. How about you, Steph?
Honestly, I don't mind doing it. I'm a biomed major, so math and science are not too bad for me.
Whatever the case is for you, there are a lot of different opinions. Let's take a look at some studies.
Most elementary school teachers are women. According to one study, young children are especially susceptible to gender stereotypes. The researchers carried out an observational study of American elementary-age children to see if math anxiety in female teachers transfers to female students.
The study said that for girls, by the end of the school year, the higher a teacher's math anxiety, the more likely girls' ability beliefs were to fall along traditional gender lines. Also, the more girls at the end of the year endorsed the notion that boys are good at math and girls are good at reading, the lower was their math achievement.
Another study suggested a possible explanation for why math anxiety has been proven to be higher in girls is that girls are often more ready to admit to feelings of anxiety because expression of emotion by girls is often better accepted by society than boys.
In class, we also looked at how gender stereotypes affect math anxiety. It's interesting to see how and if society portrays women's ability to do math or science.
Let's talk to some students about it.
Well, in movies you always see guys being engineers, well, as far as I can remember. And I'll like the people like Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla. I don't know if I'm thinking of historical figures, I'm thinking about figures in pop culture, because a lot of the current people going into STEM think of it in a very like glorified persona. I mean, STEM is a pretty miserable major. We all want to kill ourselves, but we don't do it because we can make that sweet cash after we finish.
That being like a woman in STEM is also very hard because like society is so like patriarchal now, especially like in the sciences, that it's hard. And I know in the future it's getting better, but it also is going to be really hard to like have to fight for positions against men.
I feel like it's been like pushed down, like women can't or perceived to can't do math or science, which I think is dumb, but yeah, I don't know.
Thank you all for watching.
We hope you learned something about the relationship between gender and math anxiety. See ya!
Oh my god.